Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Ingredients: soy sauce, sesame oil, some kind of mushrooms, sirloin steak, I'm gonna guess, carrots, noodles, sugar, oyster sauce, maybe? And steps. Interesting. Is that it? Well, this is a taste of the past. I heard about this game because I follow the developer on Instagram. Even the ingredient list is indistinguishable. Interesting. And it kind of looked like an intriguing game, so I figured I'd give it a shot. I guess it's kind of a short game, but it's supposed to be kind of cute and kind of, heartwarming. Pages are weathered and torn, proof of generations of recipes passed down. Mom used to prop the recipe book on the kitchen counter as she made me scallion pancakes before glass. Hot pot for special occasions. Long noodles for my birthday. My first birthday without her. Oh. I begged for the recipe growing up, but she always reassured me that it was Mom's secret. We used to make dumplings together every Sunday afternoon, dipping our fingertips into water to connect the peel. The fresh smell of chives as the gyoza hit the hot wheel. I can't remember the last time we cooked together. She eventually only put thought into her cooking for work potlucks. Oh. Cooking for people who've never heard of chili black bean sauce. Dad never understood our love for yotai? Yotayo? I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. I'd feel really bad if I'm not. How we'd meticulously dip the dough into congee. I knew her less and less, hearing about her day through eavesdropping on phone calls. Aww. Of course you're not there when I need you the most. That's sad. Oh. So yeah, I guess it's like she's trying to piece together recipes from ancestors, from what I've heard about the game, and it just looked kind of cute and it was free, and I figured, hey, let's play that one. That'd be kind of fun. Can't believe I fell asleep. I bet I missed my stop. Where is everyone? I don't know. It looked like you were alone in the beginning. Don't fall asleep standing up. Oh, am I supposed to move? Should I move this way? Should I click on you? Should I move here? I can't do anything. So I'm gonna assume we got this. Oh, duh. It's wise. Let's walk a little bit. Is there anybody over here? Hello? Oh. Hi, everybody. Did I miss my stop? Can you tell me? Grandma? Honey, last time I saw you, you were just a couple of feet tall. I thought it'd be years before we met again. What's going on? I thought you were dead. Oh, man, I'm so sorry. Your mom left you too soon. You know about that? What is this place? I found her here, May. Even though it's been so long since your great-grandma died, I still remember it clearly. I saw her everywhere. I kept reliving all of those memories I had once forgotten. I understand how you must feel. If Mom's here, where can I find her? There's so much I need to tell her. You'll see her when you're ready. Yeah, let's ask about the train, I think, because this is weird. Where am I? I know it's supposed to be jarring, but you're right where you need to be. This train is a way of bringing those in need of guidance to it. Am I dead? Am I dreaming? Yeah, that'd be my first thought. It's like, oh, I've seen the afterlife. I must have gone to. Uh-oh. You're okay, dear. I have one more thing before I should let you go. Do you remember the first time you swam? When I was 6? I used to take you to the swimming pool every Friday after elementary school. You complained every time that your mom wasn't there, but she was cooking dinner for us. When you had made it to the deep end for the first time, your mom made mapo tofu, your favorite at the time. She loves you. I've been here for the past few years. She was there then, and she's not here now. She's been there all your life, even if you don't see it now. You know it's my birthday, right? Where is she for that? I know you must feel hurt, but she sacrificed so much to make sure you were cared for. Moving to America, giving up her dreams. If you want to take one thing from her, it's to love even when no one's watching. But how am I supposed to know she loves me if I don't see it? Yeah. It's everywhere around you. Her waking up early to take you to school, working extra shifts to pay for your art class. She never passed down any of her recipes, though. She didn't want you to worry about cooking so you could focus on school. Take this list and go to the fridge. I promised your mom would give this to you. Aww. Wait, so I can't ask about the train? Or ask about mom? No? Okay. Can I ask you? It's been a while, May. I'm happy to see you again. Your grandmother hasn't been doing well since your mother joined us. It wasn't her time yet. Oh, that's sad. Can you tell me what's going on? I'm sorry, but not yet. I never thought I'd get to talk to you again. You know, they say you'll have all the time to sleep when you're dead, but your grandma still wakes me up in the morning to share the latest family gossip. As she should. Sounds like her. So you live here? And grandma lives here too? Yes, you could say that. How are you holding up? I can't stop thinking about mom. I can barely get up in the morning. Yeah. Remembering her is a part of accepting that she's gone. You'll remember her when you hear her favorite song on the radio or when you set the table for dinner. But it'll also hit you when you see something beautiful and wish you could tell her. Yeah. The truth is, you will never stop grieving her, but you will learn to celebrate her life by cherishing these memories. I still can't bring myself to delete her voicemails. I try to remake her food, but the online recipes I found aren't as good as hers. Yeah, that is way true. They just, you try to get a flavor correct and you don't even know what it is. And it's something weird that, you wouldn't think of putting in it, or it's for something very simple, like the way you cook it, and it's just nothing can compare. Soon you'll learn how to carry her with you properly. But for now, I want to know more about you. I haven't seen you since you finished middle school. How have you been? Well, she said something about art class. He's asking about us. Mr. Liu, you remember him? Oh yes, your art teacher. He submitted my portrait of mom to the Mother's Day contest. It'll be my first Mother's Day without her. I'm sure she wishes she could see your painting. How's school? It's been awkward. Everyone in class already walks on eggshells around me. I got sent home from class last week for crying. Oh, they sent you home for that? I mean, I guess if you need to go home, but, as long as they don't mark you as, late and give you problems. Everyone asked me if I was okay, and I was like, no, I'm just a kid, and my mom's dead. Then they started crying. So then I started comforting, even though I'm the one with the dead mom. Yeah. They were like, I can't imagine what I'd do if my mom died, but I don't have to imagine. I'm going to be reminded for the rest of my life that my mom's dead. Every holiday, when I get married, when people ask what my parents do, Thanksgiving's coming up, and I don't want to see everyone spending time with their parents. Yeah. Even though mom and I don't even do anything for Thanksgiving. It's the fact that I'll know what can never be. Yeah. I've heard that too about grief. It's all that, the potential, the rest of the stuff from your life that you now don't get to have anymore. And now I'm bitter about people who did nothing wrong to me besides be happy. Yeah. I've also heard that too, where you feel like your world stopped, but the rest of the world continues, and you feel like why hasn't everybody else paused too whenever your world came crashing down? I've heard that it's kind of an awkward feeling. I'm lucky enough to not know grief like that, but I know someday it'll happen. Your feelings may not be necessarily right, but they're human. And your mom's passing is going to be painful and awkward and selfish, but that's okay. I promise you, you're holding up as any person would. And one day your classmates are going to understand where you're coming from. Take care of yourself, May. We're all thinking about you. I guess we're going to go to the fridge. I hope the fridge is this way. Oh, is this the fridge? Is this the fridge? Okay, noodles, mushrooms, scallions, and sesame oil. Very nice. Noodles, mushrooms, scallions, and I'm going to assume sesame oil. Woo! We did it. Okay, now what? Do we go back? Should I talk to you again? Can I talk to you again? We're going to keep moving forward, I suppose. Guess that's all you can do in life. Let's keep going. Oh. Well, hi. Who are you guys? I mean, I'm sure that May knows, but... Hi. Oh, never mind. She doesn't. Have I met you before? You look familiar. May, is that you? Who are you? I haven't seen you since you were a baby. I'm your great-grandmother. Oh, I think Mom showed me a picture of you once. Hopefully it was a flattering picture. How are you? I don't know. Have you had the funeral yet? It was last week. I took my sister to the mall to shop for a black dress, and it was weird. Like, what am I supposed to say when the sales associate asks me, looking for anything in particular today? And it's not just that. Who's going to take me to 99 Ranch? Who's going to watch scary movies with me? Part of me doesn't want to be happy because that will mean I've accepted her death. Yeah. But that's what your mom would want you to do. Be happy. I reconnected with your mother here recently. All she talked about was you. Do you want to hear what she said? Yeah, of course. She said that she could not be more proud of you. She told me about how your robotics club made it to finals, how boldly you paint, your love for 80s music. She remembers all of these things about your life. That's how you know she loves you. I didn't know she felt that way. You'd think that if everyone goes through loss, that we'd learn a better way to cope. We have the stages of grief to guide us. Grief doesn't know it's supposed to be linear. Oh, that's a good line. Yeah. I feel like I'm going through the 4 stages all at once. You can take all the time you need. I wish we had more time so I could get to know you better, but I should let you go. Oh, I don't get to ask you anything else? Who are you? Hi, you must be my great-grandpa? You must be May. I need to ask, how's being a teenager in your time? Kind of terrible? Sounds like things haven't changed then. I'm sorry about your mother, but let's get your mind off it, okay? We can talk about something else. Anything you want to know about me? I don't want to know what it's like being dead. That sounds like a little insensitive to ask. So let's ask about how they met. We were in the same high school. When we passed notes to each other, we drew doodles poking fun at our teacher. When I moved away for the war, we kept in touch through writing letters. I was always excited to see what sketches she had for me that week. She'd draw what my family was up to, and I'd draw the latest pranks that soldiers pulled on each other. Eventually, I came back from serving, and I wrote her one last letter asking her to be my girlfriend. Aw, that's so sweet. I haven't even had a boyfriend yet. I wouldn't worry about that. You inherited her looks. My turn to ask about you. What makes you happy? Going on walks in the neighborhood with Mom. Falling asleep to the sound of rain. Listening to throwback songs in the car. That's good. Small things are always worth holding on to. I have to be honest with you, I had a complicated relationship with your great-great-grandparents. You'll meet them in the next train car. They're interesting people. It wasn't until they passed that I understood them. After my dad died, I had to pick up his stuff from my childhood house, and it was only then that I realized how similar we were. Navigating the familiar roads in my neighborhood, working to provide for my family, wondering what my purpose was. You're lucky you had this bond when your mom was living. Losing her isn't lucky. She was barely there when she was alive. You'll learn more about your mom as you grow older, and you'll understand what I mean. The train is quite dirty. Dirty? Before you go, why don't you wash your hands before you travel further? Okay. Thank you. I guess I will. Why is the train dirty? Hi. Oh, okay, I'll do this first. Click and hold to wash your hands. Ooh. Where? Here? Here. Get them good and washed. And good. Yay! I probably should have filled it all the way up, because now it makes it look like I'm dirty. And I stop when I need to and not before. Can I talk to you? Hey kid, I hear you need a ticket to ride the train. What? I'm just messing with you. Just something us great uncles do. I'm still confused how this train works. Am I going deeper and deeper in time? Each cart has its generation, and you, my dear, have reached the best part of the train. I wouldn't take your great-grandparents too seriously, though, especially your great-grandfather. He's been telling me the same story from the war for decades now. What's my purpose here? What are these ingredients for? Shouldn't it be obvious from how everyone's talking to you? About Mom? She left something for all of us to give to you. Why me, though? Why not Dad? Because you're her daughter. From the day you were born, you became her world. And because having kids means finally someone will laugh at your jokes. That doesn't last long, though. Ooh. Let's go this one. Were you a parent? I am. You never stop being a parent, even when you're dead. When my wife was pregnant, I was terrified. I felt like I should have prepared more, had more patience, earned more money, knew more. But then my son was in my arms and I knew everything was going to be okay. That's what being a parent is, being okay as long as your kid is. Yeah, that I can agree with. Is that how my mom felt? I'm sure of it. You read every book and consult every doctor and you still won't feel at ease until your child is safe. I wish mom could see me now and tell me everything's going to be okay. There's still so much left for me to do and she can't guide me through any of it. What's left? Tell me, what do you have to do? I haven't even finished high school. I have to fall in love, get my heart broken, go through an emo phase, find myself, work at the bookstore down the street like I always dreamed of. I have to paint something greater than I've ever done before. One day you will do all of those things, and we'll be here cheering you on. People told me I wouldn't be famous, but look, I'm in a video game. I love that. I love a fourth wall break. Very nice. Huh? Don't worry about it. Your mom told me to give you these noodles. You can boil them on the stove before you go. Very nice. That was fun. Okay, select the right temperature. 80. Right there. Oh. 110. 100. Ooh, I'll turn it back down. Okay. Interesting. Our noodles are done. We're just gonna carry around these noodles. Don't mind me. I'm just carrying. Where am I putting them? I don't have a bag. Am I just like holding them in my hand? I got a handful of noodles. and mushrooms, I guess. I also have those too. And scallions. Maybe I'd tuck them in my skirt. Hi. You're cool looking. Hi, May. Oh no. I don't know how to pronounce that or what that means. It's an honor to meet you. Your grandmother told me that you're an artist. I'd like to hear about what art you do. I paint watercolor portraits. What have you done recently? I did a painting of Mom and me. She's the sun and I'm the moon. You can't have one without the other. I made it for Mother's Day, but... Oh, I skipped too quickly. You must really care for your mom then. I just wanted her to notice me. I'm starting to think she always did. I don't know if anyone told you, but I used to paint as well. I did traditional brush painting of mountains and trees. Painting is the only time I feel like my old self. No one tells me how I'm supposed to feel. Oh. Have you ever written poetry on your paintings? That's what I used to do in my time. I'd sometimes write my own or use... Okay, so I pulled up the Translate and it says... Granted, this is like Google Translate and it's not accurate. It says it's Li-Bai, I believe. Libai. So I'm going to go with that. And if that's wrong, I'm so sorry. I don't speak the language and I just want to make it correct. I only ever write in my journal. I'm not poetic or anything. How about you try now? Should we try it by moving on, maybe? I don't know if we're ready to move on yet, but maybe we could. Here goes nothing. Grief is a book where the words... I would say it's out of order because that feels more correct. It's not that they've forgotten their meaning. It's more of like they're not where they should be and everything feels a little off, you know? And you can piece it back together, but it's not like... It feels weird, you know? We'll say out of order. The pages can no longer make us forget. Grief is a book that burns every time someone tells me to move on. Or tells me they're sorry. They can't fix it. Sorry doesn't really do anything. A book with its spine torn out that throws itself into the fire without anyone caring. Grief is a book that cannot take you to another world. It's like grief is love that's lost its path because you didn't lose the love. It's just that it has nowhere to go anymore, you know? You have no way to show it to the person anymore. So it's kind of just like sitting there and you don't really know what to do with it. Which is why a lot of people put grief into art, but it's not really the same. Must face that her mother's gone. Or the ending is already written. Are you sure this is your first time doing poetry? One more thing. Your mother wants you to chop and fry these vegetables. Don't forget before you move on. Okay, can do that. I'm assuming right here. You guys set up a nice little place here. Pick up the knife, chop the veggies, and put the knife back where you found it. Okay. Oh, we're going big chunks? Can I chop them more? We want big chunks? Okay, sure, can do that. Oh. Oh, wow, these are big chunks. I can't cut that smaller? That should be smaller. In half and then in half over here would make it look so nice. Okay, well, we have our veggies now. We chopped them. Nice and coarse. A good coarse chop. Very nice. No way! It's a doggo. That's it. Aww. Aww. What happened to the dog?